We gaan ze afmaken, die handel. Maar nice, goodness nice.
City. Check it out.
Rhodes said you did good work over.
Don't worry, it happens.
He doesn't say that often.
Pharaoh's not gonna be a problem anymore. Thanks to you.
Maar wel op wereld 1 hè. Waar je daar zit. Dat je niet aangevallen wordt, dat je ze rap kunt afmaken.
Good luck out there.
Now entering a safe area. Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
Voilà, ik heb een vriend uit Verdingen uitgenodigd.
Civilians who are unsure of their medical status are encouraged to remain at home and wait for medical attention.
Kom, waar is de tek on? Kom, ga je tikken aan. Kom, ga je kriebelen.
I don't need to explain myself to anybody. This is not a plea for understanding, nor am I looking to justify what I have done. Choices. I made them and I'm comfortable with what I did. No, I'm recording this because...
Hé là. Ik zit op paspiers. Ah ja, oké. Ik zit op paspiers bezig met die telefoons aan het verzamelen. Ik zit ook bezig met de livestream aan het doen. Ja.
Yeah. So, I went digging into Rick Velassie. There's
ja,
no
maar ook
waiting
nog
for
helemaal naar boven
documents
Nederland.
anymore. It's all help yourself if you can find it. And if the dogs you want didn't get turned into kindling to keep someone from freezing to death. But here's the interesting thing. I couldn't find a thing on Velassie. No driver's license, draft record, no nothing.
Ik heb video's gekregen en die zijn non-painted.
Or maybe
En dat krijg je van een, ja, zo'n Battle Pass. Je hebt een Fortnite en de Battle Pass en in dit is de Battle Pass. Dus dan krijg je eerst, bij de eerste team of zo krijg je normale wielen. En die zijn paars, dus die leveren niks op omdat het geen paint is. En die heb ik nu in de painted paarse versie. En die lijkt hetzelfde, dus die zijn waarschijnlijk ook helemaal niet waard.
Did you ever wonder why the last is on the air and nobody else seems to be? Why does he have the technology to keep pounding out his dribble when no one else on the entire island of Manhattan, the greatest city on planet Earth, seems to be able to get a basic ham radio set going? And let's face it, he doesn't seem like the handiest guy to have around. I don't think he's the sort to build his own equipment. Do you? I think someone set him up to be the voice of Manhattan during the crisis. Tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead. I dare you.
Ik ben nu ranked aan het spelen en ik ben bijna diamond.
Ik vind die verhalen van Definition echt tof, hè. Maar ja. Ja? Die verhaal... Oké.
Waarschijnlijk heb ik weer een bot teammate.
Kiekeboe.
Hoe ben je aan het spelen? Goeie definitie.
Niet naar binnen gaan, dat weet ik al. Oh, hij zou van bovenop liggen. Ah, dat van bovenop ligt op die ding. Ja, het. Allee, ligt op die bak. Voilà.
I knew something bad was coming. There was a man walking down the street in a hazmat suit with, and I cannot believe this, a flamethrower. Every time he saw a body, he turned to it and it was horrible. He did that to every dead body, and then, when he saw a girl out looking for food, Elizabeth, the Hirsch girl, he tried to burn her too. Thankfully she got away, but my God, what kind of sicko do you have to be to want to torch a child?
Ja, hier ook in. Dat is het geval.
Hello? Hello?
Hallo.
Can you hear me?
Oké.
Can anybody hear me?
Die verhaal naar kan te luisteren zijn.
I don't suppose anyone can. Not really, not anymore. Not with the city and the state it's in. And my little piece of it. That's what I want to talk about. My neighborhood. My name is Sarah Cardozo. And this is my story.
ook al gelezen, hè? Wist ik al. Hier moet er ook een lijm aan maken. Is al opgerapt, ja, dat is wel ik. Ah ja, en die mortuarium moet er ook een aan lijmen. Maar dat is Hinter. En hij is nog een. Dat is nog Hinter. Ja, hier ga ik niet verder. Hier zit hij met die ding, met die vijand, die met die meisje hier.
We all got unfinished business. Ain't nothing can make me go back.
Contact spotted. Get off my turf. There. Sneaker mine behind me. Engaging foot mobile.
Hij zit in die storing.
Holy shit!
Leeg.
Grandma? It's Elizabeth. Mom's dead.
Mom is
I
dead.
woke up this morning and went to give her some water and she wasn't moving. She wasn't breathing. And I tried everything. I swear I tried and she wouldn't wake up. She got sick because she took care of me when I got sick and now she's dead. I don't know what to do, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Oh, oh, ik heb in de fontein op 2 geraakt. 7 op 0. Jeetje, Mina man, dat moet je niet goed voelen.
Remember how we finish off them guards?
My name is Sergeant Russell Colfax, and what you are about to hear is the whole unvarnished truth. Why? Because I'm sick of all the goddamn bullshit pussyfooting around that's been going on here, and someone needs to talk plain sense, especially since the top brass seems to lost their goddamn mind.
Nou ja, dat mortuarium, dus dat is biers. keer aan die kant bro. Oh, lekker kerstman. Wat doet hij daar? Wat moet hij hier doen? Wat gaat hier te zoeken? Laat ik weer eens aan mijn tante Jors. Mijn tante Jors. Ambedante ventjes. Ja, you and me, Q and you. Oh, is kerstman gelopen? Wat? No, now? Actie! Actie! Oh, dread. Goeie af, maar. Wat? Katje? Wat shit? Die vloek, nou.
Anyway, I hear you've been looking for me. Does Lau know why? Do you? And right about now, I'll bet you're wondering if I was ever even here on the west side. The answer is yes, I was. You can look for me all you want, and so can those morons with the golf clubs and the flamethrowers. But you will never find me. More questions? Well, I'm sure you got dozens of them. Like, why the west side? It's easy enough. I needed a few things, and Central Manhattan had been picked clean.
Ben hier al geweest. Oké. Hallo.
Wat is er?
Yes. Is die mannetjes?
Oh.
Wat shit? Wat? Wat hè? What? No chains? Dankjewel. Dank je. Dank je voor de donatie.
Appreciate the help.
Lately, I don't know. People are leaving, they're drifting away. The neighborhood is changing. People are focusing more on taking care of themselves. I don't blame them. There's this feeling in the air, this idea that things can't stay like this forever, and that they're going to get worse before they get better. So I think things are...
Hey there, Grandma. I keep on thinking about that guy who chased me. How someone...
But stotter me. Ga je me pijn doen?
It's almost unfair.
Ja? Oké. Doei.
Doei. Moet je wachten.
Wat?
Oh, come on again.
Hey, you think you can still catch that shit?
Today was scary, Grandma. I was outside looking for some food when this guy started yelling at me. I ignored him the way Mom always told me to, but he wouldn't stop. Then he started chasing me, and he had a crowbar. And I ran. I dropped everything I was carrying, and I ran, and he kept chasing me, and nobody came to help me. I went and I ducked down an alley and climbed over a fence, and he couldn't follow me. And then I ran some more so he wouldn't be able to find me if he came around the other side.
What do?
It was all gone. I'm so hungry.
Mensen, ik ben bezig met gsm's aan het zoeken. Dat zijn voor je scores en alles voor je build. Dus je moet goed kijken en je telefoon hoort rinkelen. En dat zijn gesprekken van mensen die doodgegaan zijn van virussen.
And now, I'm gone. There's a whole wide world out there for me to take a big bite out of. Now, maybe you can figure out just how I did it. Maybe you'll decide to do the same one day when you get tired of fighting an endless fight for people who just aren't worth it. When that time comes, maybe you and I can work together after all. Just one last thing. If you ever get off this rock, don't come looking for me. When I need to, I'll find you.
A new agent is joining your team.
Gonna waste you.
En ik heb een bezoek. Mag je kijken. Je zit in een party. Stijn. Kan ik kijken dat die jongen naar hier komt? Iemand die bij mij joint met zijn vriendje. Hallo. Hoi, ik ben bezig met mijn gsm's. Ik ben de gsm's van Definition aan het verzamelen. En ik moet nog mijn bult helemaal volledig in orde doen. Westpiers. Nee, want ik zit in een half. Nee, ik moet eruit gaan. Ik moet er eens uit gaan en dan ga je erin komen. Maar hij zit in Dark Zone, ja. Doorlopen en niks ophalen. hoor hem met de telefoon. Boven.
I'm still trying to dig into Velasi's past, and I am getting nowhere. There's no record of where he lives, and no employment history. It's like the government just made him up out of whole cloth when they needed a voice to go out on the airwaves. For all we know, he's not even in Manhattan. He could be in a condo up in Boston eating cheese munchies in between broadcasts, and they just pipe him in down here. It's getting too big. I am losing sight of the edges of the web. But now I know they're listening, and I don't know how much time I have left. I'm giving up on the Velasi story. It's too dangerous. It's too big.
Voor wat?
Where am I? Doesn't matter. What's next? More of the same. I'm going to keep broadcasting as long as I can, sharing intel that gives everyone out there just a little better chance of making it to tomorrow. I'm not looking for trouble, but if trouble finds me, I'll be ready.
Wel there.
Get the job done.
Wie ik? Maar wat is mijn score? Ja, maar ik heb verschillende wapens aan. Ik zit op score. Ik zit op level 1 te spelen en Westpiers. Maar het zijn voor die mobielen te zoeken. Ik doe dat straks, als ik alles heb, doe ik mijn uitrusting en mijn wapens. Maar ik ben eerst alle gsm's aan het opzoeken weer. Mijn andere poppetje van is gecrashed, heb ik alles kwijtgeraakt en daarom moet ik alles opnieuw beginnen.
The dark zone is full of abandoned equipment if you know where to look. I know where to look. I took all the abandoned Shade commo gear I could get my hands on and set up shop in my hidey hole. No, I'm not going to tell you where it is. Besides, if you're hearing this, you've likely found it anyway. So I took that gear and set up my own network, tapping into Shade frequencies and targeting users' ID.
Okay, there is no explanation for this. None whatsoever. I heard one of those awful cleaners coming down the street and hid in here so he wouldn't see me and decide to set me on fire. Two of them...
So imagine us, the LMB, last bastion of combat discipline on this island. Professional soldiers from top to bottom. Now, imagine us teaming up with the Rikers and the Cleaners. Because that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to be patrolling together, doing joint ops, everything. And I have got to tell you, I don't like it one little bit.
Wat zeg je? Kom je naar mij toe? Het wordt hier heftig, hè?
City to save it, dressing up like monster men with bright shiny bombs strapped to their backs. Yeah, that's a great move, isn't it? We used to pick them off just by shooting the napalm tanks they were wearing and waiting for the explosion. And so obsessive. Try talking to one, and all you get is burn out the infection. Yeah, nice talking to you too, man. Don't get burned playing with matches.
Nee, het is aan de andere kant. Ik moet aan de andere kant van die vuilkant. Het is aan de andere kant dat ik moet geraken. Heel dat Westpiers moet ik uitkomen, moet die gsm's liggen. Ah ja, aan de andere kant is hier een opening. Aan de voorkant is er een opening met een vulbak. Waar ligt die, waar ligt die aan de andere kant? Ze zijn daar weer. Hopla, 10 punten weer bij huis.
Well, the man with the flamethrower isn't alone. They call him and his kind cleaners. How do I know? Because soldiers came marching down my block and announced that the neighborhood, my neighborhood, was...
Lukt het? Maatsen.
Now, the brass says there's a good reason for us to be working with the others out here. They say they've called a truce. Maybe even made an alliance because all of us have gotten screwed one way or another by that piece of shit, Aaron Keener. And they say Keener's been spotted on the West Side Piers. And that's why all of us are moving in to hunt that little bastard down.
This is gonna hurt!
Oh, je zit in die hol volk. Ah ja, dat is die half uit tot 15. Als ik 15 tot 12 hunters. Uit die hunters. Ik moet aan de voorkant van die vuilbak aankomen. Weet jij waar dat is? Oh. Ja, ik zie hem liggen.
But don't waste time getting indignant. Instead, let's talk facts. You are not going to catch me.
Aan de voorkant van die vuilbak aan.
Let's put that another way. If you had even the faintest shot at getting a hold of me, do you think I'd be taking the time to send you a message? Both of us are smarter than that. But at least I've got your attention, and that's all I want. For now.
Dat parkeren en op je telefoon hier. Ja, ik ben hierin.
I don't trust anyone. Out here, you can't trust anyone. They call us rogue for a reason. We're all just out here trying to survive. And as soon as you start building something bigger than yourself, someone's gonna want to come along and knock it down. So I do what I do, which makes me useful to everyone out here.
What?
Hopefully that gives them a reason to keep me around rather than puts a bullseye on my back.
...38. Weet je waar dat is? Die achterkant van die vuilbakken? Ja, die kant, ja, zo buitenkant. Maar jij lijkt de voorkant. Waar is die voorkant? Maar op de voorkant ligt er hier een telefoon ergens.
The quarantine as it's set up is good. Good at keeping idiots on the island. Oh sure, the Coast Guard's watching the water and the JTF guarding the bridges and the tunnels. But the thing is this. The weakest component in any system is people. All it takes is one guy who'll take a bribe, one optimist who thinks he's smarter than everyone else, one desperate mother or father who'll do anything for their kid, and the whole system breaks down. And that one little slip, that one tiny crack, that's all I needed.
Oké, we gaan eruit uit Westpiers.
To get the signal back up, we'll have to re-establish a connection. Signal back up.
So, the fella who runs the convenience store around the corner, he wanted me to say thank you. And that goes for everyone I've talked to. And I've talked to everyone, you know. You've been a godsend. They'll be talking about you around here for years. And if me heart holds up, so will I.